The following segment was filmed in November, and all parties present belong within 2 households, where we have our own little bubble going, and there has only been interaction with one another over the past 2 weeks. Sad day for us here. Our good time with our group is coming to an end. We're just walking the docks right now where Jeff and Cam are getting on Westwind to head out. We've got Grace and Bill with their boat Calico Skies here, and I think Bobby and Taylor are leaving from their boat at the marina. Good morning!
They got a text message.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy people.
How are you doing on this momentous occasion?
It is very exciting.
Matt's rocking the boat.
So awesome.
We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
They just need to fill their water tanks. They're out. We're gonna go say goodbye to Bill and Grace. Hello, hello, we've come for goodbyes.
Tell Grace to put clothes on. We're saying goodbye.
She's trying.
You guys, it's the end of an era.
I know.
Again. This is only, what, our 3rd one?
I know, right? We do it every 5 years and every 2.5, so maybe we'll see you like in 18 months.
Exactly. Goodbyes have been said to this group, and now we're going to hop across the lake here and get on a little center council boat so we can actually watch everybody leave. So we running out of time over here. We got to get over there and get on that boat.
Say that again.
Such a pretty area back here. All of these little creeks that run off the lakes, and you can just really smell the trees here too. Perfect morning. Sun is out. Beautiful, but sad. There's some loud time. Baby Nug's going for a boat ride. So this is our setup for going to see our friends off. We're at Roger and Sally's house right now, and they've got this awesome center console boat. So we're gonna hop on with Brian and Kaza and Little Nugget and speed out and say goodbye to everybody. And we've got fresh coffee. So good morning.
What a beautiful day for a boat ride.
It is.
Time goes fast, but yet so slow. I leave all thoughts, yeah, I let them go. 'Cause I'm here with you, and all I need is you. So easy to be us. We lock ourselves up from the world we're lost.
So if we have this right, we should be getting right over to the other side of the lake once everybody is tossing off their lines, so you can say goodbye and basically trail them into the Chesapeake.
Yeah, you're right, because you had the turn 41, it was the typical S&S where it went back, and then had a little cabin down. It's not a turn 41.
Prepare your bye-byes. They're heading out.
It looked really good when we took off.
When we came in from the car, what is that?
Departure is delayed. Unfortunately for Bill and Grace, there is like an oil leak and they need to be able to get a part. It's an easy fix, but they're not going to be shoving off this morning. So now the question is, do these guys still go?
Couldn't say no.
G'day guys.
What's happening?
The Aussies have arrived. They're always good for a laugh.
I gotta redo it, yeah.
Well, we're not going today.
All of a sudden I could hear the belt. The belt is slipping.
Ooh.
Are you steering the boat?
She's got the throttle. She's got it all figured out.
Where are you going?
Nuggets
driving the boat. Oh, Nuggets driving the boat. Where you wanna go, Miss Nugget Town? She looks really comfortable.
I'd be getting so flustered right now.
I know. I would be like, go away. Don't look at me.
I can't put them under pressure.
Yeah. Especially if we dock the boat.
Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go.
Jeff and Cam are getting out of the channel successfully. We've got the Bay Bridge in the background just shining in the morning sun. Everybody, well, maybe not so much Bill and Grace, but everybody's in a great mood, having a great time. So we could not be happier for Jeff and Cam, for them to finally get out and begin their trip south.
Beautiful day.
There you go.
Woo!
See you guys. See you.
Bye. Love you. We'll see you soon.
Head south to the buttermilk. That's a good place to stop.
We're Matt and Jessica. After 8 years of the nomadic lifestyle, sailing the world, refitting an aluminum boat, and then sailing the world again, we've decided to stop once more to build a brand new catamaran. We've just sold our last boat, and now we're on the hunt for the perfect build site, meeting up with friends and touring other boats along the way. Subscribe, and thanks for joining our adventure. Is this thing focused? I never have any idea anymore. We are at what could be our last time at Kentmorr Marina for the year for 2020. We're gonna be getting ready to head back to Arizona in a few days here. Kind of a blustery day, so sorry if audio is poor, but we just talked to the yard manager, Alex, who said that there's new gravel in the tent. So we're gonna go check that out real quick. Okay, now we're good.
New flat floor. So Jess and I came out today just kind of to see what's going on with the shed. They have put down this, they call it geotex. It's kind of a like a barrier coat, barrier system. On top of that, we're gonna end up having 3 inches of gravel brought in to kind of level things out a little bit, but also to make sure that we have good drainage leading that way, away from everything. The boat will be built, like I said, on this surface. We'll level out little pads, basically like cinder blocks. Again, the boat doesn't weigh a ton, so it's not a huge deal, but we just need to make sure it's level when we're building it, so everything's level inside when we launch it. We'll set that up, but on top of the gravel to make kind of walkways and that kind of stuff, we'll use 4x8 sheets of plywood, just laid on top of the gravel, maybe nailed together, probably not. Just laid across. This back area here will be our workshop. And again, it'll just be 3/4 inch OSB or something like that we laid on top of the gravel to give ourselves a fairly flat surface and an easy place to walk on. Then we're not bringing some of the dust and all that kind of stuff into the boat, on and off the boat type of thing. But should be a very good home. Yay! It's a little windy.
I think it's loud in here in the wind.
Yes, it is. So much nicer than being outside.
Yep. They're gonna keep this drained?
Yeah. So working it, trying to get the water to flow away from the building, either around it or even kind of there's a little channel that runs through, a duct that runs through, get it to run through that, the right angle. It was puddling up a little bit over here previously, and they are addressing it with
Yes, they are.
full force. Yep. Very, very cool. Man, it's gonna be a good spot.
How cool is that? The first round of gravel is just being delivered. Huh, kind of glad it's not up to Matt and I to move it around because that would be quite a workout. How many people does it take to close a paint tent?
This takes me for a ride.
That is awesome.
That's so
Oh man, that was too cool watching the gravel get dropped like that. I'm so happy that Matt and I happened to be here. We had no idea they were doing it today. just came to sign the official lease on it, so I think Matt is about ready to do that inside. I'm gonna go check on that.
I gotta tell you a funny story.
Are the kids coming?
Yes.
Matt is getting ready to sign our lease.
Sign our lease.
I don't know if we can afford it. This could be a very poor decision.
So I am signing right here.
You're giving me a buck?
I am.
Whole buck?
I am paying our first year's rent. First year rent coming out of my pocket. Sir,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are very excited.
We are ecstatic. Excited isn't even the appropriate word for that. Oh my gosh.
Huh, we have a build site officially.
This is just the strangest thing.
Yeah. It's actually been so long since I've had like, yeah, I just did last name first.
Fail. Oh, your happy dance.
There, I spread it. And with that, there was nothing left to do but say goodbye to Kent Island until after the holidays.
Give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.